Hey guys, it's Blaze here. I'm doing a Columbus regional report. I just got back today. I just woke up, so I'm kind of sleepy still. Didn't get much sleep, but we took like 12 people from Indiana to the regional. We had 3 people top, including me. I played X-Sabers. I went 7-1 in Swiss and got 4th. And Joseph Presnell went undefeated with Gravekeepers and got 1st, and Cleveland Johnson went 7-1 with Doppel Plants and got 3rd, and he made top 8, and so did me and Joe. Cleveland was my only loss. In Swiss, we went to 3 games, so I never got 2-0'd in the tournament, and I actually 2-0'd every person except for the 3 Doppel Plants that I played, which was probably my worst matchup, in all honesty. But I'm going to do a deck profile of my X-Sabers that I played. Here's the mat that we won. It's the Esadari mat. Apparently it's not the Nationals mat anymore, but go ahead and do the deck. 3 Dark Souls, obviously. Card's still broken. Gotta play 3. 3 Full Helm Knight, 2. Card's probably my favorite card in the deck, just for all the shenanigans you can do in battle, and its negate effect is pretty good, and it's a 3-star tuner. 3 Ember's Blades. This card is so good right now. I went infinite on so many people, crashing this into stuff, and then playing Gotham's Emergency Call, and getting it back and crashing again. I crashed this into a guy's Thunder King 4 times in one battle phase, and he was just like, this is retarded. 2 Boggart Knight. I opted to only play 2 because of space issue, but I don't think you need 3 anymore, because the version I'm playing is a lot more defensive, so you don't need to be constantly going Boggart Knight, Monster, oh, you stopped it, dang it. But it's still a good card right now, 1900 beater. Smash into Thunder Kings and stuff, because a lot of people side that in against X-Sabers. I like 2. 2 Pashul. I don't think you ever need to run 3, and 1 isn't enough. I think 2 is the right number for Pashul, especially since I'm running Reinforced Truth. But it's a 2-star tuner, goes well with Boggart Knight and Dark Soul to go into Naturia Beast. 2 Fall Troll. I don't like 3 because I feel like it clogs and it's a dead draw a lot of the time. And at 2, I had it almost every time when I tried to go off, so I don't feel like playing 3 is a necessity right now. 1 Airbellum. I liked this. I discarded a lot of cards from people's hands with this, or I would, like, if I Effect Veiler to Junk Synchron, I would summon an Ember's Blade, crash it into that because it has 1300 attack, and then summon this, and then discard a card from their hand. It's really good. I like 1. 1 Super Nimble Mega Hamster. I can pull Dark Soul or Airbellum, depending on what I need to do for that situation, and its 1800 defense is really good for stalling. It's a really good opening move. And then last but not least, 2 Effect Veiler. I knew plants were going to be huge, and Trishula's retarded, so I don't want to lose to those cards, so I played 2 Effect Veiler in the main deck, and it was really good. I recommend playing 2 Effect Veiler in not just Sabers, but any deck you're playing right now, because you pretty much have to if you don't want to lose to plants because of Trishula. That's the monster lineup. It's 19 monsters, which sounds like a lot, but it really wasn't. I only opened up like 1 hand of all monsters all day, and it was in top 8, and I lost. But spells, got 2 Pot of Duality. I don't think you need 3, but 2 is a solid number. Helps the consistency, and since this deck is a more defensive version, you can pretty much, you don't have this as a dead card all the time. You play it, get whatever you need, and wait a turn. I liked it a lot. 2 MSTs, obvious reasons. Oops. Giant Trunade, broken cards. Dark Hole, broken. Monster Reborn, broken. Book of Moon, obviously. It's actually good in this deck because of Full Helm Knight and everything else. 1 Enemy Controller. I didn't like this card very much. Basically put it in for Full Helm Knight and sacrificing Dark Soul. I drew this card maybe once the whole tournament, and it didn't do anything, so I might take it out. I'm not sure yet. That's it for the spells. Go into the traps now. Double Solemn Warning, obviously. I went for double 7 tools, which was the best decision ever. 7 tools is really good right now. You don't really even need traps done. Just negate everything that they do on your summons, and you're good to go. I would play 2, definitely. Just 1 Gotham's Emergency Call. I'm just like Fall Troll. I'm not a big fan of dead draws, and I don't like this just sitting on the field, so people are like, oh, it's a bluff or a Gotham's Call that you can't play, blah, blah, blah. I played 1, I drew it every freaking game, and that's why I only played 1, because this card goes straight to my hand every game. I opened with it countless times, and it won games when I got it off, but I wouldn't play more than 1. Because I'm playing Call of the Haunted instead of another one, which was an amazing card all day. Call of the Haunted on synchros that they didn't negate, or just to get the second monster on the field to go Fall Troll. It was just really good. Play this card. Reinforced Truth, which is also really good. It saved me a lot of times from taking a lot of damage against like Samurai or Doppel Plants because I couldn't get around Pashul. And it's good to get the Pashul at the end phase, so that way you want to synchro with it on your turn. Solemn Judgment. I played Torrential and Mirror Force. I felt like they're still good right now, especially Torrential in this deck because of Dark Soul. And then 1 Trap Stun, which I drew it once the entire tournament, and I didn't even use it to go off. I used it to negate a double-edged sword technique, to not die. So, and then 1 Dimensional Prison, which was actually really good. It saved my butt a lot against Thunder Kings and stuff. That was the main deck. It was 40 cards. Go ahead and do the side deck real quick. 1 Gores. I sided this in constantly, never drew it. I'm going to continue to side it though. 1 Cyber Dragon. This was really good. I sided it in against Sam's and crash it into Grandmasters and stuff like that all the time. Or I would summon it when I have infinite tuners in this deck, so I would summon this and then a tuner in Synchro. It's just really good. I might end up playing 2 actually. 1 DD Crow, worst decision ever. I should have played 2, maybe even 3 of this card because I played 4 Doppel Plants out of 9 rounds, and this card is one of the best ways to get around their crap. So, bad decision on my part. I'm definitely going to up the amount of DD Crows that I play. I sided double Thunder King, and I don't know why, because I never sided it in. I didn't play anything that I felt like Thunder King was really helpful, because I was winning game 1 most of the time, and Thunder King's not a good first turn summon when they already have back row. Double Kinetic Soldier, which I played 2 Sams and I 2-0'd both of them, and it wasn't because of this card, it's just because Sabers have a good matchup in my opinion against Sams. And I didn't realize until after the tournament when people told me that Doppel Plant's actually better in Sabers side deck than Kinetic Soldier is, because I haven't played Sabers in forever, and I've been siding Kinetic with Black Wings and Machina because it's a machine, but these are going to become Doppel Plants. 2 Noblemen to cross out, which was okay. I played 1 Gravekeeper and 2-0'd that, and I did cross out a few cards, and it was okay against plants. I might drop this to 1. It's not as good as it used to be. 2 Chain Disappearance. The importance of this card actually went up because Doppel is getting so popular, because you have to hit their targets. I Chain Disappearance to Rykos so they don't have junk synchron targets, or hit the Spore or the Dandelion to stop their plays from happening, basically. Double Shadowing Prisoning Mirror for Black Wings and Gravekeepers. It's alright. I'm going to continue to side it just because I hate Gravekeepers with passion, but yeah. And then the last 2 cards I was borrowing from friends were 2 Close Forests for Dragoonides and Gravekeepers. The side deck was okay. I'm going to change a few things, but yeah. Extra deck, 2 Hunley, 1 Gotham's, 1 Urbellum. Some people are dropping this. I went into it like 3 or 4 times and got over like Grandmaster and stuff with it. I think it's still useful. Nature Beast, best card in the extra deck. I won so many games with that. 1 Barkion, which I didn't go into this that much. 1 Cataster, 1 Brionic, 1 Gaianite. People play this card. 6-star that gets over Stardust. I don't understand why people don't play it. 1 Black Rose Dragon, 1 Stardust Dragon, which I went into that a lot. And I definitely went into Scrap Dragon constantly one of the best cards right now. Colossal Fighter, which actually won me a game against Samurai because they had Rivalry of Warlords, and it took me forever, but I eventually, because they had Natria Barkion as their only monster, I eventually had to effect Veilervid on their turn, play Reinforced Truth, and Call to Haunted to get Postrel and Full Helm Knight, and summon Fall Troll, and Synchro into a Colossal Fighter and attack over the Barkion. It took like 20 turns, but it was ridiculous. One Trishula, I went into this once. And one Chimera Tech, which I never went into that because I didn't play a single machine player. That's the deck. Like I said, I went 7-1. I got 4th in Swiss and got top 8 at the Columbus Regional. We had a good showing. Team Dugout did. Had 3 people in the top 8. Thanks everyone for watching. Make sure to comment and rate and subscribe. Thanks.